This tutorial will cover how to create direct marketing appeals within the system and how to select segments for that appeal. To create a new direct marketing appeal, start by clicking on the main menu and in the Active Modules section, under Communications, click on Direct Marketing. This will present you with the direct marketing appeal history, which will show you all current and previous direct marketing appeals. To edit an existing appeal, click on the Edit button to the right of the appeal you wish to modify. To delete an appeal, click on the drop-down next to Edit for the appeal you wish to remove and select Delete. To create a new appeal, click on New Appeal in the lower right corner, which will open the appeal configuration screen to the first step. Start by selecting if this will be a mail or email appeal by selecting the appropriate tab on the left. Continue by providing a unique code and descriptive name for this appeal in the appeal code and appeal name fields respectively. Next, with the appeal type field, select whether this appeal is to acquire new donors, retain existing, or for some other purpose. Use the mail date field to specify the date on which this appeal is meant to be sent out to its recipients. You may use the campaign and program drop-downs to tie this appeal to a specific campaign or program for your organization. If you desire for CRFA calculations to be based on a specific donation source, use the CRFA Calc Source field to specify the source. Use the Estimated Rev per 1,000 field to enter the estimated revenue you hope to receive per 1,000 contacts. If you intend to use scan lines to help facilitate processing of responses from this appeal, select the scan line for this appeal with the scan line field. Lastly, if you have a premium rule you wish to use for donations received from this appeal, select that rule in the Premium Rule dropdown. When you have configured the basic settings of the appeal, click on Save and Proceed to move on to segment selection. The first part of segment creation is to create a universe segment that represents all possible recipients of this appeal. For this segment, the segment code, name, and type fields will be set for you. Continue by selecting all donor categories, RFA groups, or sources you wish for recipients to match for this appeal. If you wish to include contacts that may not meet a specific option in the RFA section, use the criteria provided below to search for contacts by specific criteria and values. Please see the tutorial on searching for contacts for more on creating searches. When you have finished creating the universe segment, click the Save and Add New Segment button to create additional segments. When creating additional segments, be sure to set a unique code and name for the segment in the segment code and name fields respectively. Next, set the priority of this segment to indicate that if a contact should match two or more segments criteria, which segment they should be placed into. When creating additional segments, it is important to remember that these segments can serve one of two purposes. The first is to divide up recipients into discrete groups to help report on how these different groups behave and might be better approached in the future. You must have at least one of these normal segments in order to proceed. The second use of segments is to suppress subsets of the universe segment so that certain contacts are not included in your appeal. Any contact that meets the criteria found in your suppression segment will be omitted completely from the appeal, and these segments should be given higher priority than other segments. When you have finished creating a segment, click on Save and Add New Segment, or if this is your last segment to create, click on Save. You may also create a new segment by clicking on the plus Add Segment button above the list of created segments on the left. To edit an existing segment, click on its name in the left pane. To delete one or more segments, click on the Delete Multiple button above the left pane and select the segments you wish to delete. To complete the deletion process, click on the Delete button. When you have finished configuring all segments as desired, click on the Select button in the top right. This will begin the process of searching for contacts and assigning them to the appropriate segments. When this process is completed, you will receive an email notification and be allowed to proceed to creating packages for this appeal.